to share with y'all an easy, this is a breakfast, but it can also be for lunch or for dinner time. Egg in a hole. I don't know if that's what we call it, at least. I've heard several different names, but you just take some bread. It's very simple. And what I do is I butter the bread on both sides, and I have some butter already setting out. So let me go ahead and butter the bread. And you're gonna do both sides. And I've tried doing this without putting the butter on the bread, just like putting butter or cooking spray onto my griddle, and it just wasn't as good. So it's gonna be very buttery, but that way it toasts up really good. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I have this, like, it's a little shot glass measuring cup thing. I'm gonna use it to make the holes. If you don't have something like this, or if you have a small cup, or mason jar, the lids, those work good, but I'm just gonna use this, and you just kind of press down and cut out the hole. Okay, now I have my griddle. Y'all, this thing has seen better days, but it's still working. So I have my black stone, but I didn't want to go outside and do that. So I like to spray a little bit of nonstick cooking spray. I don't even know why I need to, but I just do. It's just habit. So we're going to go ahead and set these down. Let those kind of start. And the first time I saw these being made was a Pioneer Woman. I never grew up having these. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get our eggs. And I cannot wait until we have laying chickens, and I'll have fresh eggs every day. But for now, we'll just use our store-bought. So you just... Now when you use the mason jar lid, it does make the hole a little bit bigger, which is kind of good. But, oops. Maybe don't break your egg like me and get it everywhere. I'm making a video. Okay. And then, I always take a little salt and pepper and go ahead and season these a little. And these little things here, everybody loves the little holes. They toast up so nicely. Let's see. Ready? Flip. This one, my yolk busted, but it'll be alright. Okay. And you can let these cook however long that you want, but I guess just however you like your egg. Let's see. I think these are good. Go. And then everybody, Courtney wanted one, and I wanted one. Adrian wanted two. So, there they are. Yummy, yummy. forgot. I almost forgot to ask. Okay, Adrian. He loves these, right?
Yeah.
He's been wanting them for a few days, and I finally made them, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How are they?
They're amazing.
Amazing. Courtney.
Good.
Was good? Yeah, she ran off already, but yes, I finished mine up. These are easy. Can be good for breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever. And simple, but just in case, if you're like me, I never had egg in a hole until I seen the Pioneer Woman making them. So here's a new thing to add to your beat the heat cooking. Sorry, I'm not making sense, but you don't have to really heat up your house to make eggs and toast.
To add new cookbook.
Yeah, there you go. To your weekly rotation of recipes, right?
I don't know what that is.
Now I'm about to have to go clean the pool. Adrian, you'll help me? Hey y'all. Tonight we are going to be making walking taco casserole. I'm starting out with 2 pounds of meat, but I'm only going to use 1 pound. I'm just going to go ahead and cook both of these up, both pounds, and I'm going to split it. But I'm just going to season up my meat. I always season it with garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. So that's what we're going to do first. I'm going to brown this up, and then we'll come back and I'll just have 1 pound. Okay, y'all. I have separated the meat, took out 1 pound. Now I'm going to add in, and I also got the fat out of here, I'm going to add in a package of taco seasoning. I'm just using Taco Bell. And I'm going to add 2/3 a cup of water. And we're going to stir this up real good. Okay, we're going to let this cook for just a few minutes to kind of get all this seasoning in there and for some of this liquid to evaporate, and then we're going to come back and add some more stuff. Also, I have my oven preheated to 350. Okay, y'all, while that meat is finishing simmering, I have a can of cheddar cheese soup, but I only need about half of it, so I'm going to put half of it in a saucepan. And then we're also going to put a cup, a quarter cup, of milk in with that. And we're going to heat this up over low heat until it's kind of melted together. Okay, y'all, now I have my pan. It said to use an 8x8, but I'm using a, I don't even know what this pan is. It's a 8x11 or something. Anyways, I'm going to spray just some nonstick cooking spray in the bottom. And then we're going to take some Fritos and we're going to put those in the bottom. Let's layer that whole bag in there. And these are the chili cheese Fritos. Next, we're going to take our meat and put it on top. Let me get a better spoon. And we're going to sprinkle our meat over the top. I have our cheese sauce that I have been warming up, and so we're going to drizzle that over the top of the meat mixture. So I just have like a little small ladle, and I'm just going to start drizzling it. I did add a little bit more milk because it was kind of thick and I was worried it was going to be too thick, so I maybe added, I don't know, another quarter cup or a little less. I hadn't been using our oven because it's been so hot, but today is a little bit cooler. It's right now, it's only 84 because we actually got some rain, so I'm using my oven today. Okay, next we're going to spread some mozzarella cheese over the top of that. And I'm also going to cut up some lettuce and tomatoes. So if you want to put some of that on it, because this is walking taco casserole, so lettuce and tomatoes go good on tacos. So if anybody wants to add to it, that's what we'll do. My husband's seen this on Facebook and sent it to me, so I figured I would make it for him. Okay, now we're gonna put this in the oven for about 12 to 14 minutes until the cheese is all melted. And then I'll come back and show it to y'all. Okay, y'all, I got it done. And then over here we have lettuce and tomatoes. We got some pecani sauce and sour cream, and if anybody wants extra cheese. So we'll let you know what we think about it in just a minute. Hey y'all, tonight I'm going to be making a cheesy ranch taco pasta. So I am going to show y'all what we're doing. I actually have a pound of hamburger meat that's already been cooked, but I wanted to add, let me pull y'all around here and show you. I wanted to add in some onion, and so I had some onion that I had cut up a while back that was frozen. So I put just a little bit in here along with, now I'm going to add my meat just to kind of warm it through with this onion and let it kind of cook together. And this does use several different pots, but it's all going to be easy. So we're going to mix my meat in here. Kind of let that get warmed through, let those onions cook a little bit. And for this recipe, we're going to be using 2 boxes of the Velveeta shells and cheese. So I do have a pan right over here warming up so that we can cook our pasta noodles. And we are going to make a sauce using 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. We're going to put that in a saucepan back here in the back. Along with, let me go ahead and just get all that out. We're going to add in the 2 packages of the Velveeta cheese sauce to this. And so now I'm going to just start whisking this together and letting that get warmed up. In the meantime, while all of that is going on, I'm going to bring y'all over here. We're going to be using a can of Rotel, but my kids don't like chunks of tomatoes, and I've probably shown y'all this several other times. But we're just going to put the Rotel into my little food processor and chop it up so that they don't even know it's in there. So and then I like to blend this until it's pretty much just smooth. Okay, that's done now. So I'm gonna come back over here, check on everything else, and I will come back in a little bit. I'm just gonna keep stirring this. This is still kind of heating through, and then we're waiting on this to start boiling. Okay, y'all, now we've let this kind of warm through enough. Now we're gonna add in that can of Rotel. But we're also going to add in some seasoning too. We're going to add in some taco seasoning. We're going to add in 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning. And 2 tablespoons of ranch seasoning. I'm worried that's going to be so salty, but she did say, let me double check it. Okay, 2 tablespoons of ranch, so we're going to do it. And we're going to stir all this together. I'm going to basically turn that way down just to kind of keep it warm. And it's almost time to put our pasta in. Okay, now I'm going to add in the 2 packages of the Velveeta. We're going to cook those. Let's see, how long do these need to cook? I haven't made these in forever. Okay, they need to cook 8 to 10 minutes, so I'm going to do about 9. And we'll let those cook. And I have this cheese sauce on melt, so it's on the lowest setting, so that can be kind of warming up while that is cooking. Okay, y'all, while our noodles are finishing up, I'm going to take the cheese sauce here. It's all good melted, and we're going to add 2 cups of your favorite cheese. I have cheddar cheese and mozzarella, so I'm just gonna, I hope my pan is not going to be too big, so I'm just going to kind of add a little bit at a time and just kind of let that stir. And oh man, I'm making a mess, y'all, look at that. Try to get it all in there, and then slowly I'm going to try to get that melted together without making a big mess. They say fresh shredded cheese melts better, and that may be because this is not, this is packaged cheese, but it will melt eventually. So anyways, I'm gonna let that finish melting and I'll come back. Okay, y'all, my cheese is like really thick. Look at that. But I'm gonna go ahead and just add it in, and hopefully it'll melt some more when it gets all in here with everything. Stir all this together. I think it would be easier if I just poured this in with the bigger pan with the noodles, because I don't know if it's going to all fit into this. So now I'm going to get my noodles that we're draining, and make it where y'all can see a little better. We're going to pour this in. Hey, Bryce.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good.
So how do you like the food? Is it good? Good. Courtney. She got her hair done. You can see the blonde right there in the front.
It's really good. I like it. You can. I like that you can actually taste the ranch since it's in the name.
Yeah. At first I was like, I hope that ain't too much ranch, but
No,
I think it's
like
good.
the perfect amount.
And it's cheesy. Mm-hmm.
It's really good. I love pasta, so.
Yes. So
Yeah, it is cheesy.
my son is outside fishing, didn't want to come in and eat. Adrian didn't, and he has a friend here. They're outside fishing, and my husband should be here in a little bit, so I'll try to get his opinion.